Well, it's a pop song, and it's actually it used to be very popular, and everyone knows this song. Even children and grown-ups and old people, everyone in Lithuania knows this song and this singer. The song is widely known and still being played. And well, this is a pop song, but I don't know if you liked it or not. If you don't like, go to some other videos with lyrics, and if you liked, well, okay. And now let's see the translation. I'll translate the whole lyrics in little parts, and I'll go through all the lyrics, and then we'll see the individual words with the grammar. So let's start. Aš ėjau keliais. I walked on roads or through roads. These two verses are hard to translate since these are instrumental cases, but we'll go into this detail later on. Aš ėjau kalnais. I walked through mountains. Aš ėjau žeme. I walked on earth. Skridau ir dangumi. And I've also flown in the sky. Dėl tavęs, for you, dėl tavęs tokios, for you such, kurios nebuvo niekados, which have never been, which have never niekados been, nebuvo. This is double negation. Again, we'll see the grammar later on. So, for you such, which have never been. Aš jutau tave. You see the words here, so you can follow. Aš jutau tave. I've felt you, or I was feeling you. Aš mačiau tave. I saw you. Aš šaukiau tave. I screamed at you, or I called you nebylio balsu, with the voice of a mute person. Dėl tokios, for such, dėl kurios, for which, aš šitaip degt, aš šitaip degt norėčiau visados, for you, such, which, I would like, aš norėčiau šitaip degt, in this way, to burn visados, forever. So, for you, such, for which I would always like to burn for. Well, forever. Visados means forever, or, well, always. So, once again, for you, I did these things for you. For you, such, for which I would like to burn forever, for. We'll see the individual words later on. Dėl tavęs galiu, now the chorus. Dėl tavęs galiu, for you I can, skęsti ugnyje, drown in the fire. Again, those new words here. Skęsti ugnyje, to drown in the fire. Ir tavam dangui, and in your sky, amžinai negest. Never go out, or never stop burning. Dėl tavęs galiu, for you I can, skrist lengvais sparnais, fly with light wings, lengvi sparnai, you'll see the words here, ir mylėt, and to love, I can, galiu, amžinai, forever, amžinai. Now the last verses. Mes labai arti, we're very close. Mes labai toli, we're very far away. Mes labai žemai, we're very low. Labai aukštai, very high. Bet išgert dar norėkam. But to drink, let's want, literally, lemti tą, destiny, that, kurios nebuvo net, which have never been, which have not even been. Well, again, hard to translate. Let's just translate those two last verses once again for you to better understand. But we should want, or let's want, to drink that destiny which have never been. Something like this. So I'll just translate it in English once again. I walked through roads, I walked through mountains, I walked on earth, I've even flown in the sky. For you such which have never been, I have felt you, or I was feeling you, I saw you, or I've seen you. I've called you with the voice of a mute person. For such, for which I would like, aš norėčiau šitaip degt, to burn like this, forever, visados. For you I can drown in the sky, in the fire, and in your sky never go out, or never stop burning. For you I can, or never stop shining in this case, because it's the sky, so it means just like I would not stop shining in your sky. For you I can fly in with light wings, and to love I can forever. We're very close, we're very far away, we're very low, we're very high. But let's want to drink the destiny, or destiny that which have never been, even. This is the translation, well, a bit literal, a bit not, and let's see those individual words. I hope you understood the lyrics. Sometimes it's hard to translate. So, aš ėjau keliais, aš ėjau kalnais, aš ėjau žeme, skridau ir dangumi. These are all past tenses. Ėjau, ėjo, first person past tense, and these words are all in plural instrumental. Well, those two words are in plural instrumental. Kelias means road, keliai, roads, keliais, literally with roads. But in this case, we can say that it's I walked on roads or through roads. I walked through mountains. Kalnas, kalnai, mountains, and kalnais, with mountains. Plural instrumental. These are two plural instrumentals, and this means I walked on roads or through roads. I walked through mountains. Now this žemė means earth, and žeme is the singular instrumental. Again, it literally means with earth, but instrumental can also be used to say the mode of transport. For example, aš važiuoju autobusu. I'm going somewhere on bus. In English you use some prepositions, and in Lithuanian you can use instrumental case. Autobusu, on bus. Traukiniu, on train. These are instrumental cases. And so in a similar manner you can say žeme, on earth or on ground. So that means I've traveled or I've walked on earth, I've not sailed. I've not been to the sea, but I walked on earth. So aš ėjau žeme. Well, this is kind of poetical saying. Skridau ir dangumi. Skridau. I've flown also, also, or even in this case. I've flown even in the sky. Again, just like žeme, on earth, dangumi means on the sky or in the sky. It's hard to say, hard to translate. That means skridau, aš ėjau žeme, skridau ir dangumi. I walked on earth. I've even flown in the sky. These are two different well, this is the emphasis that I've done this, I've done also this, and I walked on earth, I've also flown with some kind of planes or in the sky. So it's the emphasis on this. Now, dėl tavęs, for you. Tavęs is the genitive of you, tu. Tavęs. Dėl tavęs tokios, for you such. This is the genitive of tokia. Tokia means such, or like this. Feminine pronoun. Tokios is the genitive of that pronoun. Dėl tavęs tokios, for you such. Which have not been never. Kurios nebuvo niekados. So, for you such, which have not been never. When you're using relative clauses in Lithuanian, you say for you which. You have to use two pronouns. You have to use one pronoun in the main clause, for you such, tokios. And then in the relative clause you have to use another pronoun, kurios nebuvo niekados, which have not been never, literally. So for you such, which have not been never. You have to use those pronouns. But as in English, you can only say for you which have never been. You can also omit tokios, dėl tavęs, kurios nebuvo niekados. Well, you could sometimes omit this, but it's a song, so it's not omitted. And it's more clear, it's clearer if you use those two both pronouns. And well, what's here? It's a double negative, a double negation. In Lithuanian there can be double, triple, or even more negations in one sentence, not like in English. So for you such which have not been never, literally. You use the word niekados, never, and nebuvo, have not been, or wasn't. Nebuvo, not to be. And you can ask, well, what's this, niekados? It's actually the same as niekada. Niekada. Niekada means never. Kada means when. Tada means then. And niekada, never. Visada, always. See, those words are related to each other. But somehow, I think this is an older version of this word, niekados. Or I don't know how this appeared. But this is the same as niekada, niekados. And visada, always, is sometimes also replaced with visados. Those synonyms. And well, perhaps it could be an older version of this word, but nevertheless it's used widely in poetry and in lyrics, since depending on the ending you can choose which word suits you better. The same goes for infinitives. As you know, infinitives can be shortened. Skrist or skriste, shorter or longer infinitive. And it's very good, it's very useful in poetry, since you can choose which infinitive to use, whether you can shorten one infinitive and make another infinitive longer, or you can use niekada, niekadas. It's good in poetry. You have many word forms, since some of them can be shortened, some of them can be longer, and some words have synonyms with different endings. Now let's go on. Aš jutau tave, I felt you. Justi, junta, juto. This is kind of rarer word, since to feel, the main verb is jausti, jaučia, jautė. But justi, junta, juto is a rarely used word. And jutau tave, I was feeling you. jutau. It's past tense, made from the third basic verb form, tave. Tave is the accusative. So if you have not, if you don't already know the personal pronouns in different cases, this song will help you learn, since tavęs is genitive and tave is accusative. You learn two personal pronouns in different cases at once. Tave accusative, tavęs genitive. So I was feeling you, or I felt you, or I felt you. You know, those tenses in English can have different meanings, but in Lithuanian it's the past tense, and that's it. Aš jutau tave, I was feeling you. Aš mačiau tave, I saw you, or I've seen you. Mačiau. Remember the sound alternation in the past tense to see. Matyti, mato, matė. If a verb ends in te in the third basic verb form, the first person singular has a sound alternation. Matė, aš mačiau, mačiau, mačiau. But the second person singular, you, tu matei, you saw, tu matei. So aš mačiau, only the first person singular has the sound alternation. Mačiau, matė, mačiau. Remember those sound alternations. If a verb ends in te in the past tense. Aš šaukiau, šaukė, to scream, or in this context it means to call. I've called you, tave. I've called you, aš šaukiau tave. I was calling you with the voice, balso, again instrumental, with the voice of a mute person. Nebylio. Nebylys means a mute person, a person who cannot speak. So this means I have called you with the voice of a mute, or, well, I don't know how to translate this better, but I was calling you with the voice of a non-speaking person, something like this, you know. If you have any better translation, you can write it in the comment section. So that means I was trying to call you with my voice, but my voice was mute. I could not speak, and well, that's the translation. That's the meaning. Next, dėl tokios, for such, dėl kurios, for which. Again, those relative clauses. Just like here, you had to use dėl tavęs tokios, kurios nebuvo niekados. You have to use such and which. And in this sentence, it's also dėl tokios, dėl kurios. For such, for which. This is the main clause, perhaps, and this is the relative clause. So, for you, for such you. It means for such you, but you is not here. The word you is not here, but we can understand it from context. For such, for which I would like to burn, aš norėčiau, I would like, degt, to burn, šitaip, like this, forever, or always, visados. In this case it means always, but it's better translated as forever. So this verse is hard to translate. So literally, well, not literally, the person has done many things, has walked on roads and through mountains, and walked on earth, and has flown in the sky, for such you that have never been. And he has felt you, he has seen you. No, I have seen you, I have felt you, and he has even called you with the voice of, with a voiceless voice, perhaps. For such you, for which he would like to burn forever for. Well, this is the first person narrative. So, for such you, for which, again, this is the genitives. Dėl means for, Aš šitaip degt. I, in this way or like this. To burn, norėčiau. Would like, visados, forever. So, for such you, that I would like to burn forever for. I, like this, to burn, would like, forever. The word order is a bit messed up here. But it sounds pretty natural, and it's a natural sentence in Lithuanian. Well, since it's poetry, you can place the words wherever you want. So once again, I've called you with a voiceless voice, or with the voice of a mute person. For such, for which you, that means for such you, for such, for which I would like to burn, norėčiau degt, šitaip, like this, forever, visados. Now the chorus. Dėl tavęs galiu, for you I can. Sorry. Yeah. Galiu, I can. Skęsti ugnyje. Drown in the fire. Ugnis, ugnyje. Skęsti, to drown. Skęsti means to drown, and it has this verb has an alternation of a mixed diphthong and a nosinė letter in different verb forms. So skęsti, skęsta, skendo. The past tense has a mixed diphthong, skendo, and the infinitive, and the present tense has a nosinė, skęsta, the long a. So for you I can drown in the fire and in your sky, ir tavam danguje. Dangus means sky, and well, the long locative could be danguje, but it's a shortened locative, so it's dangui. And tavam means in your sky. But if you have seen those other lyric videos from this channel, you saw, and I've told you, that possessive pronouns can be replaced by adjectives. And ir tavam dangui literally does not mean in your sky. Well, it means in your sky, but it's not as a possessive pronoun, your, but it's an adjective. Tavęs dangus, your sky. It's not a possessive pronoun, but an adjective, and this is the locative of that possessive adjective. So sometimes the possessive pronoun tavo, your, can be replaced with an adjective, tavęs dangus. But in this case, since dangu is locative, the adjectives have also the same cases as nouns, and since this is locative, tavam, tavame is also a locative of that possessive adjective, and tavame would be the full locative, and this is the shortened tavam dangui, the shortened locative of the possessive adjective. So this is adjective instead of a possessive pronoun. Amžinai, forever. Negest. This is a shortened negative infinitive. Gesti, gasta, gaso means to go out, to stop burning or to stop shining. Since in your sky, not to stop shining forever, this is the word denoting shining, since if you are in the sky, you shine. So for you I can drown in the fire, and in your sky, not to stop shining forever. Well, literally. So negest means not to stop shining. Yeah. So užgesti means to stop shining, and negesti, not to stop shining, not to go out. And this is the shortened infinitive. Amžinai, forever. Next, dėl tavęs galiu, for you I can, Skrist lengvais sparnais. Fly with light wings. Skrist. Skrist, this word, to fly. A shortened infinitive. And for you, I can fly with light wings. Lengvi sparnai. This is instrumental when you're saying to fly with a plane or on a plane, and to fly with wings, with light wings, you have to use instrumental. So this is the plural instrumentals. Lengvi, light, lengvas, lengva, lengvi, plural masculine adjective, lengvais, plural instrumental, sparnai, sparnais, instrumental, plural instrumental, lengvai sparnais, with light wings. You have to use instrumental. So this song has lots of instrumental cases. Keliais, kalnais, žeme, dangumi, balsu, with voice, lengvai sparnais, with light wings. There are many instrumentals in this song. Now let's go further. Ir mylėt, and to love. Mylėti means to love, and mylėt is a shortened infinitive. So as I've said, Lithuanian is a good language for poetry, since you can choose a longer infinitive or a shortened one. In this verse it's a longer infinitive, in this verse it's a shortened infinitive. So it's very handy when it comes to making poetry. Ir mylėt, and to love, I can. Well, it means and I can love, but the word order is mixed here. Ir mylėt galiu, and to love I can forever, forever. Amžinai. Amžinai is made from the word amžius, century, amžius. And amžinai is amžinas, means forever lasting, amžinas, an adjective with this suffix made from the word amžius, century, and amžinai is an adverb, forever. So you see, all adverbs have this ai ending, ai. Amžinai, labai žemai, labai aukštai. So for you, and to love, I can forever, forever. Now the last verses of this song, let's translate them. Mes labai arti, we're very close. Arti means close, and toli means far away. So mes labai arti, mes labai toli. We're very close, we're very far away. Toli means far away. Similar words, arti, toli, antonyms. Good to learn from this song. You can learn many words from this song, since these are the opposites. Mes labai arti, we're very close. Mes labai toli, we're very far away. Mes labai žemai, we're very low. Well, žemai means low, just like close. If you fly, let's say you fly low, you fly close to the ground, you can say žemai. And if you're flying high in the sky, you can say aukštai. So we're very low, mes labai žemai. Or we're flying very low, or we are close to the ground, we're very low. No, it's hard to translate in English. Mes labai žemai, we're very low. Or we are very lowly. Well, maybe not. We're very low. Mes labai žemai. Oh, labai aukštai. Very high. Again, two opposites. Arti, toli, close, far. Žemai, aukštai, low, high. And the last two verses. Bet išgert dar norėkim. But we shall won't, or let's won't. This is the imperative. Imperative, norėkim. Imperative from the word norėti. I'm sorry, these were the words. Norėkim. Norėti means to want. And norėkim is the imperative made from the infinitive, since all imperatives are made from infinitives. Let's won't, or we shall won't. Norėkim. plural first person, but let's want, or we shall want to drink. Išgert. Išgerti means to drink. Perfective. Finished action. Bet išgert dar. Dar means more or also. But we shall want to drink the destiny, or the destiny which, lemtis, destiny, the destiny that which have not been even. But to drink, let's want, or but to drink we shall want destiny that which have not been even. This is the literal translation. So norėkim plural imperative, first person plural. We shall want, let's want to drink, išgert. Dar also. Lemti, the accusative of lemtis, destiny, that destiny, ta lemti ta, which, kurios, this is the genitive of kuri. Kuri means which, the pronoun kuri, which, but since you're saying which have never been, kurios nebuvo net, you're using a negative to be verb, and when you're talking about absence of something, you have to use the genitive case. So now kuri, kuria, the accusative, because you drink the destiny, it theoretically is an accusative. Lemti ta. Lemti ta are both accusative, but when you're saying which has not been, or which has not even existed, you're using the negative to be, you have to use genitive. So now kuria, the accusative of which, turns to kurios, the genitive of which. So lemti ta, destiny that, or that destiny which has not even existed. Net means even, and nebuvo has not been, or was not. So, well, those lyrics were a bit hard to translate in some cases, since those literal meanings are hard to understand, but it would be even harder if I didn't translate the individual words or individual phrases. But I hope that those places are clear for you. So if you don't understand something, just rewind the video back to the place where I explained the words and those phrases. And I hope you liked this song. I hope you understood most of the lyrics. If there are any places that are not clear, ask me in the comments section. And I hope this video helped you learn some adjectives and perhaps some endings of instrumental case. That was it. Ačiū kad žiūrėjote. Thanks for watching.